Hooray! Hi everyone. For those of you who joined me earlier on the live stream, I touched briefly on the matter that is presently a hot topic, and I didn't really go into details. So upon finishing my live stream, Daniela, upon finishing my live stream, I realized that I've seen Magnet is watching good. It's always important before you act to listen what somebody has to say. I shared a video talking about a lady who is in Pakistan who is stuck, and I briefly touched appreciating Pompi for doing the work of God on his page. Many a times people have followed me on this social media platform and have complained how gospel musicians are mute about a lot of social issues that happen in Zambia. For the first time ever, I even went to Pompi's page to appreciate him when I saw he had said he can never promote gambling. He didn't disrespect anybody. He didn't mention Magnet's name. This is an honorable man who sings gospel, who gave his life to Christ a few years ago. I knew Pompi many years ago when he was singing secular music. I know his sister Nasana. He decided to give his life to Christ. And when he did, all he has ever done is to sing songs to exalt God. Now, when Pompi posted on his post, he just said, I wouldn't share any promo code. There are so many gambling companies in Zambia. He didn't mention a particular one. But he said, it's my stance. As a gospel artist, I can never do that. I now talked very briefly, maybe because Magnet had seen his name. So he thought maybe I've said this, I've said that. And that's how most of these people on social media are. People tell them, so, I'll say this about you. Just like Kidist, she commented. People have sent me messages. Have you seen Kidist? She's laughing, she's doing this and this and this. If you are quick to respond, you start fighting and arguing. I've even just from talking to her on WhatsApp. You understand? Learn to sit down and listen to what is Pompi's point of view when saying this. Pompi is an influencer. He is a man who stands in the pulpit preaching the gospel. Many of our gospel artists cannot even talk about alcohol because they do it. They drink. And when Pompi was saying these things, it's because probably people have gone to him sending messages to say, I was affected by gambling. And Pompi decided, let me lay it out there. Maybe people are wondering why I've never spoken about this. We have the issue of Soloch. Not even one gospel artist, not even one gospel person has said to say, what is happening to Soloch? So many social issues. It's either people from the diaspora, the one talking about it. And then people in Zambia look at it to say, look at them. They have nothing to do in the diaspora. We are concerned when certain things happen. During the Patriotic Front, during the Patriotic Front, when a lot of things were happening, we used social media to advocate against a lot of things. And that is why when something is pointed out that is from someone who is very important like Pompi, he may not be important to you, but to us who are Christian lovers, Christian musician lovers, we see him as an influence to the young people. We had his wife Esther Chung that always used to be on a platform and was always bullied because she's married, or your 2 minutes marriage, blah, blah, blah. They would make all those derogatory comments. She made a decision to leave, meaning darkness and light cannot mingle. Now, he has posted on his page as of yesterday, just saying, this is how I feel about gambling. Then Magnet posts on his page to say, I would rather gamble than listen to Pompi's music. What type of disrespect is that? Like, tell me, can you, a non-Muslim, go on a WhatsApp group or any Facebook and comment about Muslims and you will see the day? A young lady in Nigeria commented about on a WhatsApp group Why are you Muslims posting your prayers? That was her message on our group. This is a school group. She is 6 feet under today. Christianity has become a thing where anybody can just come and rubbish Christianity. If he was singing secular music and he posted that, I wouldn't have cared. But for a fact that his messages are to help people in depressed situations, in mental health situations, in joblessness. And I've seen people saying, how can you talk about somebody's job? This is somebody's job. Well, Magnet gets paid each time you gamble when you use his promo code. He doesn't lose any money. Whilst you gamble, you use your money, you use your 50,000, you use your what, he still remains rich. My own was, he should have respected Pompi with what he said on his post without dragging him. He started it. Nobody went to start on him. When I did my post, I just said, it was a video, let's talk about this thing. And I touched it very briefly. Kuma last year. He's already posting about this and this and that. Thank you for the disrespect. And thank you for those of you who clap and celebrate when people disrespect me. It doesn't hurt me in any way. Because as long as I've sent a message, I know that the message has gone where it has gone. You understand? At the end of the day, if Jesus Christ was spat upon, it means the message has gotten to where it needs to go. You understand? If the message that I was sending was not received, well, so many pastors have actually called me to say thank you for standing up for the gospel. Thank you. You understand? Gambling was not even something we could even debate about in the olden days. In the Kaunda days, he didn't even allow gambling. The gambling came about during the Patriotic Front. You know why? Because they gave the Chinese all these empowerments. And that's why I was saying that for those of us who started a long time talking about these issues, we started long 2020 talking about the Chinese and how they brought gambling to Zambia. They collect money from Zambians, take it even to China. They even have Bank of China in Zambia. Zambia is the only country which has Bank of China in Africa. The country that started first to have Bank of China. So when you people gamble, you put money into their accounts. It goes straight to the account. Haven't you seen how even our rate has been changing? These are issues that we've been talking about for years and years and years. So in this case, if you want to talk about gambling, you want to promote about gambling, promote in your page, talk about this is my promo code without dragging an honorable person, somebody who is praising God, somebody who is hosting concerts in Kenya, in Tanzania. Pompi is a respectable figure. Go to Kenya right now and just ask who's what's Pole Pole, who's Pompi. That's how come the Pole Pole thing came about. He is very respected. So we shouldn't be entertaining everything because you people, you like people who tell you lies. So many people have sent me messages about how their children, families, they are losing money. And Zambians, you are hypocrites. Those of you who are even entertaining their insults, you are hypocrites. Because a few weeks ago, we had a mother crying how she lost 20,000. And you were now saying, hey, look, the guy has gone. The woman said, Banjipaya. The boy went and withdrew mobile money from the account. Does Pompi want to be part of children stealing funds from their family? No. That's why he said, I cannot promote. He has come across these issues. You understand? And as a gospel artist, you are singing to praise God. He's not singing to entertain anybody. There's a lot of cost that goes in to just promote a gospel song. There's a lot of issues, counseling that they have to do. They have to go on pulpits. They have to preach. You cannot compare gambling to gospel music. It's an error. We have taken Christianity for a joke. We have taken Christianity as just anything. It's like somebody saying, I would rather watch pornography instead of listening to a pastor preach. It's in the same comparison. namkwatisane chivereshi to the things of God. Namkwate chivereshi. This guy never mentioned your name. Never mentioned any company. There's no one, there's so many. I know there's even Bet Power, there's 1xBet. There are so many companies that bet in Zambia. Pompi did not mention any company. And he did not direct any name to anybody. We have seen our celebrities posting all these promo codes. Nobody has said, stop it. But we are talking about you talking about a gospel artist, dragging him, making him look stupid for his message. And people are going on under Pompi's post, saying, what are we going to survive on, sir? Well, I know a lady in Zambia who had no job, no sponsorship. She's a graduate now. She was offered a job and a car. The problem with you people is you limit God. You think the only reason why you are suffering is because your parents are poor. We have seen God raise people all over the world. Example, Dangote. He's a multi-millionaire. Today you talk about him. We have Dangote cement even in Zambia. We talked about gambling even before Patriotic Front left, even with President Hakainde Hichilema. It's an issue that is affecting the youth. The youth have become junkies. The youth are stealing money from parents. How would a parent who has saved so much money, 20,000, wake up to find all the money is out of the account? Why? Because the boy thought if he gambles, the stakes are 200 odds, blah, blah, blah. So, if this person is sharing on his platform and you use your platform to disrespect him on your page, you made a mistake. Touch not my anointed, especially when this man has never been a man of trouble. Pompi has never been a man who has disrespected anyone, anywhere. I've met Pompi. He's a very lovely, sweet young man. He has never disrespected. You can call me old. You can call me old-fashioned. You can disrespect me. Say whatever you want to say. But one day you'll remember my words. I used to say these things about certain people. This, until calamity hit. People now realize, so this lady actually says this and that and that. Nobody is trying to control what you do. But the approach and the manner in which you said it was very wrong. Pompi posted on his page, you took whatever message and said, I would rather gamble than listen to gospel music. Are you okay? Are you okay? Do you know who God is? Do you know Alpha and Omega? Do you know the author and the finisher? Do you know you can sleep and not wake up? We have a man in America who passed on, a Zambian. He slept and he never woke up. We have a lady here in the UK, a Zimbabwean, who slept and never woke up. Be careful. Your excitement of trying to show the people on social media that you are a star, you can insult, my dear. Omukulu. If I insulted you in my post, in my message, you could have had all the audacity to insult me. My message was clear. Please, mwirakwate chivereshi kufia kuchechi. You cannot be comparing if you are muchalo na umuntu wa kuchechi and he did not mention your name. And people were disrespecting Pompi on that post. Betting is a sin for a Christian. It is not allowed for Christians to bet. So if he has posted that message, allow him to send the message to the people that listen to his message. You too, Magnet, you have people that follow you. You have people that are inspired by gambling on your page. If he came to your page and said, Magnet, what you are doing is wrong, you would have had all the right to say, this is my office. He didn't step in your office. You stepped on his office. But because you knew you will not win this battle, and some people obviously have told you, Chichitefe attacked Chimayoichi. You came now and you attacked me and insulted me to say, maybe what? That is, what can I say? You are actually a coward. Because real men don't fight women. Real men stand up and own up to their mistakes. You want to make yourself look guy. But deep within yourself, I'm telling you this, one day you will look for Kakanda Ministries to go and pray there. Be careful. Gambling is an addiction. People are addicted. Somebody has posted on my page. But have you ever seen me come and I say, hey, don't stop gambling. Don't go to Magnet. I've never said that before because that is your office. We have come on this social media to advocate about Soloshi Magnet. You kept quiet a few days ago when she did a post. You were quiet. The next day you were posting gambling and people were entertaining you. Because they are scared you're going to insult them. They are scared because you're going to tell them you've got a Hilux. They are scared because you're telling them you're successful. They are scared because you went to Russia in school. It doesn't work like that. All those things are vanity. When a child of God speaks, have some respect. Because a child of God did not come on your page to disrespect you. But you decided now to start attacking me, insulting me. Gambling is not empowerment. It's a social activity. It's not something that you can stand on and say, this is my life. No. Last week, we heard of a student who committed suicide because of gambling. How many students have been killing themselves and aliving themselves because they were gambling and they lost money? We have a young lady who borrowed 20,000 kwacha. She wanted to use it for something. And because she couldn't return the money, she unalived herself. So when this young man is speaking on his page to say, I cannot promote this, he is talking from a social corporate responsibility. Where somebody who believes in the faith that he believes in and sings songs that exalt God and Yahweh, he is saying, the Bible tells me that this is wrong. And therefore, I am also appealing to the president that gambling should be reduced. Do you know why there is so much robbery now in Zambia? Let's not pretend. The levels of robbery have gone high. It's because of gambling. People have lost money. They've sold properties. They've done so many things. So if he's using his page to just educate people to gamble, maybe responsibly, or I cannot really encourage you, he didn't say, do not gamble. Hey, don't go to Magnet. Don't go to his page. Then you quickly, you do a post. And you start insulting. Hey, Pompi, I can never listen to your music. That's the reason why I'll forever respect the Muslims. Nobody can talk about the Muslim religion, even their imam, and you will see tomorrow. You are joking too much with Christianity. You think because somebody is quiet, Pompi is not talking, so he's nothing. Talk about a Muslim imam. Even just talk about his clothes. You won't see tomorrow. They respect and value their religion. If you don't believe in Pompi's message, you could have just stayed quiet and said, us will continue gambling. Oh, this is our life. This is how we live. People would have just not even put the two together. But you dragged Pompi, posted him on his page. A man who has never posted you ever. Is it fair? Is it fair? Yes, why? You don't put your mouth in this. The kids will not respect you. Me, I stand for the truth. I will not allow people to just come and talk anyhow about somebody who has worked hard to be where he is with a high reputation where he is. Money should not blind you, my dear. We have seen people who had money. Today they are walking. We have seen people who are ministers. Life is seasonal. And such type of money, proper investment, you can never even make it. I've never heard of a gambler who's a multi-millionaire that has invested into properties and lie. People live for gambling. There are some guys in Lusaka, it is their job. That's what they do. They live for gambling. They make 5,000. After they make the 5 or 10,000, they go and gamble again 15,000 and remain with 5,000. It's another job. It's another hustle. Not everybody can manage that. So you owe me an apology for disrespecting me, my personality, for simply mentioning that you should have respected Pompi. You too owe an apology even to Pompi for issuing those wrong statements. The Zambians will entertain you. They live by that. The bloggers will say, look at her. She's everywhere. She's MTN. But at the end of the day, God speaks through people. And a situation like this, God will use it to demonstrate his power. Be careful who you mock. It's not everybody that you touch. You see, this one is talking, is a pastor. You just talk. This one, you talk. We have seen people who are mocking even Apostle Makandiwa. Today, they are 6 feet under. We have seen people who have mocked Bushiri. Today, they are 6 feet under. Be careful. It's not everybody you should just open your mouth because you think you are the best gambler. You are the one who gives promo code. And you think you can talk about this person. You don't do that. Whoever is teaching you and telling you is actually not advising you well. And again, that spirit of gambling is also a demon. So the demons will tell you fast, do this and this and this. That's why I say that one day, I will not be shocked if I see you at the Kakande Ministries praying there. Because the level at which you have gone at, you are now insulting everybody in the name of your defending the gambling. It becomes now a demonic act. And this demonic act that you have demonstrated even by disrespecting me, disrespecting Pompi, because you disrespected him. Disrespected a career that he has been doing it since 2000. He's been doing this work. 24 years, 20 years in ministry. You, a small boy of yesterday, you want to come and talk about a man who has been teaching the Bible. Esther, the music that she has, she's signed under his label. Many artists who are into gospel, they are signed under his label. He's a respectable figure. Do you know what it takes to put music videos in gospel? Do you know what it takes for this gospel artist to come together with others to say, let's make a concert here? Then you come from nowhere to come and mock a man who stood on that pulpit to preach. Evil Suzachita. Evil Suzachita. You can talk about whoever, but don't touch people who are preaching the gospel. How many pastors have come to say, hey, promo code, hey, this and that and that. It could be they were pressuring Pompi about the promo code. That is why he said, I can never, he said personally, I can personally not share the promo code on my page or not be part of the promo code. Because he knows that the destruction, the blood will be on his head. When people die as a result of suicide, they'll be on his head. He'll be enjoying the promo code money. But what about those lives that have been lost? What about those children who are now junkies? What about those children who are now stealing? What about those children who are now doing all sorts of things in their homes? We saw a group of young men who've been coming on social media, flaunting their wealth. Nobody expected that they were armed robbers. The pressure that gambling puts people in. There's a lot of things that people do. Some people even divulge in drugs. I've not seen you talk about drug use, abuse. We were talking about your friend the other day. She called out your name, Magnet. You kept quiet. You want to now attack a gospel artist in the name of you're defending your job. Solochi Adioko, you gave her a betting code. Solochi, what? You never defended her when she was crying 3 days, 4 days ago. We, the ones you are insulting, were the ones who stood for a lady who never even called my name. And today you want to say, I'm everywhere. When people are inboxing me, talk about Solochi, talk about this, help us, Madam Lily, speak about this. We have influence on this social media, Magnet. Don't think we are foolish. Don't think we are stupid. And whosoever is entertaining you and supporting you, they are just pretending to be supporting you. Believe you me, there's so many things that I deal with in the background. I wouldn't even come and tell you this is what I'm doing. I'm a mother. Whatever anybody will comment, it's okay. I know what will come tomorrow. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. Receive Jesus Christ. Don't think you have tomorrow. You have the other day. We have seen people like Dagrin, a Nigerian celebrity, who was at the peak of his fame, driving a very posh car. He drove the car and he never came back. We have seen so many people that think tomorrow is for them. There's a rich fool in the Bible that was mocking, looking at the fields and said, this is all for me. And God said, you're a fool. and that person died, left all the riches. No matter how much God is progressing you, don't disrespect people. People on my page, you know, that's why they were surprised. What, did Auntie Lillian insult anyone? Because they know the only word I use is Ichiweresh. That's the only word they know, my people. But when they saw someone is insulting me, say, Auntie Lillian, uku nawa mituka, nawa mituka. I said, for simply just saying, leave Pompi alone. Mwese muntuke, awe na totela mkwe. Whatever insult you have said, na tupokelera mkwe. Kamune endo mtende, mwewa kwata mano ni mwevo, na wonsa balemi tunkilisha wonsa mwadi kwata mano. But one day, you will remember my words. I didn't insult you in any way. I didn't disrespect you in any way. But you decided to disrespect me. And if you are no, how people were even surprised. It is uncalled for. And if those of you who watch my videos per Facebook, there's one thing that we mentioned the other day. I said in our culture, the Zambian culture, there is disrespect towards women. Do you remember? Do you remember I said that? So anything that will make a woman look like she's a prostitute, that is the culture in Zambia. That is why some of us, even when we're doing politics, we ended up being talked about like we are prostitutes, as if we open our legs anyway, forgetting that we have homes. People were insulting me, calling my children all sorts of names, forgetting that my children are in Great Britain, born in Britain, speak British accent, live in the UK. But they are insulting them, making them look as if I just went on the street and had the baby here, had the baby here. That's how they wanted to make it. So anything to make a woman look like she's a nobody. That is why the feminists in Zambia rise up. Because this level of disrespect towards women in Zambia will never stop. I studied law in the United Kingdom, masters, gender conflict and human rights law, because I wanted to learn about the equalities of women. In the United Kingdom, you don't use sexuality to insult a woman. What if I don't want to have orgasm? What if I don't want to have sex? Does sex define a woman? Does sex define that that's where happiness comes from? There are so many things that make us happy as women. Women can stay 20 years, in case you didn't know, without having sex. And they will never ever complain that they never had it. Because sex is with a mindset. Women nowadays are focusing on career. Women nowadays are focusing on building their profiles. Look at the rates of the bank managers in Zambia. Have you seen a man being the top bank manager? We have Muzingamelo, a female. We have the recent Zanaco Bank big top official. She's a female. Many women are achieving goals. We don't have time to be sleeping around. So if you think by talking about sex, I'll be offended. I'm not offended because I have it every day, 4 times from my husband. I'm married. So what is there for me to be deprived of? Like, what type of an insult is that? So I should be like, look at that, she's missing. She's missing. I'm not missing anything. Social media is a platform for us to express our opinions with respect. Social media is not your uncle's page for you to think you have the position to talk down this woman because she's hungry, she's not had sex. I've never ever complained or starved or said anything. I'm actually enjoying it. You can't see how I've gained. This is as a result of having a very sweet husband, a Bemba at that. Yes, Mr. Lupia is looking after me very, very well. Pampers me. I have full, it's a full package. So, if you want to talk, whatever you want to talk based on the gambling, not trying to attack personality. That is a weakness. And once you attack a woman like that, it shows that you can never be a husband. Because a husband should respect women's integrity. Yesterday we talked about how women should be submissive to men. But when men now behave like this, now I see why girls are going clubbing. Am I going to blame them? I'm not going to blame them. You understand? Because now it looks like there is something missing. The level of childishness is too much. If you want to play video games, go and play video games. If you want to gamble. But you can't be there talking about my sexuality and you think now I'll be offended. No, I won't. Because in the United Kingdom, that insult that you have said just shows your weakness. And it's actually a very big crime. gender violence. So you're basically attacking my gender, like for my gender to be successful. That's why I like this lady on Facebook called the feminist. For my gender to be happy, I need to enjoy sex. No. I can actually go and eat pizza and enjoy myself and forget. And I can actually even sit down, girl talk, gossip the whole day. That's how women are. And we're going to enjoy ourselves. We will laugh and laugh and laugh. If those women who even drink wine, sleep, one leg here, one leg there, women can stay even 50 years without thinking about those things. So sorry, that's not an insult, because me, I am fully satisfied. You can say, Mona fetch kubokwech, Mona fe okwinok, konsok. I can't even lie. The man looks after me. And learn to have respect and boundaries. You cannot cross boundaries because you think you're on a social media space so you can talk whatever. You disrespected Pompi. I talked to you over the way you talked about Pompi. You could have attacked in that regard. Not coming to attack me using my personal life and say, you are stingy, you are not being what, you are not enjoying what. That's rubbish. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit about sex? What's sex? What's that? Like, women, we get it, it's part of us as married women. We don't even need to talk about it. That's what? You now want to teach us what we need to be doing? You think we don't know our work? You think because we come here, we're standing on this corner, we don't know how to do somersault, we don't know how to do gymnastics. We do them for our husbands, but it's not for your ears, and it's not for your eyes. Okay? So stay in your lane. The topic is, you disrespected Pompi. And you cannot disrespect a man who has not insulted you, one. Two, he sings gospel. You cannot compare gospel with You cannot. You cannot put a pastor with gambling and say, I would rather gamble than listen to a pastor. Because Pompi is a pastor. He's a preacher. He's preaching the gospel. Before he preaches, before he sings, before he does what he needs to do, he needs to first of all read his Bible, meditate on the Bible, pray. And when he prays, Pompi, guess what? He now comes out with a song. Molongo samagona, pali iwe daily. You understand? Then you don't even know how to write even one line of lyrics of gospel. This guy is saying God does not sleep because of you. God is your author. God loves you. I am a giant killer. Do you know what giant killer song, what it did to us? Some of us, those songs comforted us. There are times when we are here in the diaspora, you are thinking of, Chikwetama paper, life is tough. And then you listen to songs like Pompi, I am a giant killer. I will achieve this goal. I will do so many songs these guys have sung. You cannot disrespect anybody who has not come to your page. We have people like Wena Mutale Kapaso who have been promoting these people with Vodafone concerts. We have all these big functions that have been happening. Why didn't you attack them, the organizers? You are attacking someone who has just talked about me on my page. I cannot talk about gambling. Let's be fair. You are saying the truth, mommy. Some women, they even lose money for relish, for the so-called bonanza. I pity them. Even here in the UK, they tell you, gamble responsibly. In the UK, at these places where they sell Tuma ticket for gambling, if they see you coming, they have a policy not to allow you to sell. Me personally, I tried before Tuma Shan, talk about 2012, online, lotto. When you gamble, you play Tuma games up to say £12, whatever. They catch you for the day. They will tell you you've reached the limit. Why are they doing that? It's to help people. There's a man here in the United Kingdom who lost so much money to gambling. He took his wife, his children, drove them into the sea. So many people have lost their lives because he thought, how am I going to pay the mortgage? How am I going to pay this and that? He gambled money for bills panganda. So wa gospel ngalelande chinti mulekeni alande mu space yakwe mumukwatire no mchinshi. That was my message. Aba let me chita entertain. Hey, Jean, tabakutemo. Tabakutemo. Na ngutapaso swa, they don't like you. Last time you had beef with Wachitambala. You disrespected this man. Talked about his buttocks. Talked about this and that. talked about inheritance, talked about that. And Zambians were cheering you on. Some of us, we follow Nigerian media. We follow Ghanaian media. We follow Kenyan media. The disrespect among the Zambian people is very bad. And like I said yesterday, it's because Zambians, they are not monetized on Facebook and YouTube. That's why Zambians, the young ones, they think gambling is the only way. They think, well, even TikTok, you can make money as a TikToker. Yes. We see Wazimba is there on TikTok. People are donating money to him. He's making money, $1,000 plus a month. It's better to even go from a TikTok. You are playing games with other people, networking with other people. Jobs, opportunities are coming there. Than for you to be on going every day to gamble. All you need is a smartphone and be on TikTok and make money. Share videos there and somebody will discover you. We have a young lady, Dora, who has 4.1 million and she's in the village. She used her TikTok account to talk about the young people that she's trying to help in the village. And Mr. Beast, the biggest YouTuber in the world, came to that village to go and put electricity. These are the things that we should be talking about. How best can we empower these young people? In fact, Magnet, the best way to even do it is to encourage the young people to do content creation and put your betting code there. At least, as they are doing that, they are also getting something. Than you coming to just tell them to bet. They have no content. They don't even know what content creation is. And when we come and talk about content creation, people think as if maybe we're just wasting time. Nigerians used to just create content. In June, Nigeria has been monetized by Meta. You will see how Nigerians will go gaga with content creation. Whilst you people, you'll be busy every day. This one, post this one, they insult. You laugh. You are laughing for free. Nigerians don't have time to laugh for free. Nigerians don't have time to mingle and talk for free on social media. They are busy. All the comedy skits you are seeing on social media from Nigerians, they are getting paid. I saw a post of a lady who is being paid $30,000 a month on Facebook. Which one is better? For you to be a gambler or to be getting $30,000? What Zambian young people right now should be fighting for is for Zambia to be monetized by Facebook so that our youth can be empowered with creating tuma comedy skits, tuma videos, and they are making something. At least on average, a Zambian will make at least 20,000 kwacha a month on this app. My appeal to you, the young people, is let's have as many Zambian young people creating content on social media, and it will help them to make some money. The empowerment that is there right now in Africa, the hot cake, is content creation. The more there is many content creators on Facebook, the more Meta will say we need to monetize Zambia. Zambia at the moment cannot be monetized because there's not many people doing content creation, because people think it's a waste of time. Believe it or not, people in the diaspora, they're looking for content to watch about Zambia. There's a man that I've seen on YouTube, Samson the Roadman. He's sharing videos about Zambia. And guess what? People are sponsoring him in the diaspora. Zambians in the diaspora send $20 million plus a year. Are you telling me they can fail to sponsor you with $2,000 a month? They can. The problem is you are limiting yourself. You are limiting God. You think gambling is the only thing. You start content creation on a social media platform. I personally will promote you. And when I promote you, the people in the diaspora, if you have 10 of them sponsoring you every month $100, that's $1,000 you can make. And by the time you blow up on the social media platform, big companies will be saying, can we collaborate with you? This is the main thing now that people are doing. Go and see Nigerians, Ashimisi. Go and see MC Mbakara. Go and see Nasty. See all these big guys. They started like this on Facebook. Today, Meta has even said they're going to monetize them. But Nigerians were lucky because they had family members who were helping them to monetize. Their family members were helping them to monetize. And as they were helping them to monetize, Nigerians now were receiving money. We've seen many Nigerian content creators building mansions. It's not blood money. It's not because they did witchcraft. It's not because they joined Satanism. It's not because they did Yahoo. The Nigerians have decided that content creation is what will make them become what they need to become. Me personally, in June, as Facebook monetizes Nigeria, I am going to Nigeria to do films. I am going to collect the young Nigerians The ones that I can put together, empower them. Let's do videos together. And you will see how we'll go viral. Whilst you people in Zambia waste time and cheering and praising insults. This one is insulting and praising. This one is insulting. Hey, Chikaripire. Hey, Chimayo. Us were making money. You understand? Don't waste your time with all these people who don't love you. If Magnet truly loves you, he cannot be encouraging you to gamble. He can simply say, this is the promo code. But to compare gospel music to gambling because he wants to promote his promo code is a very selfish act. Don't ever compare gospel music, Christianity, to things of the world. It's like somebody telling me, I would rather go to a strip club than going to church. It's an error. We should never allow certain things to be said. We should never see them to be as acceptable. It's not acceptable, especially for a young man who still has a long life ahead of him, to think if he disrespects adults, because this is his field, we have to, and people even fear, oh, Magneto Malandapo, Malamon, I didn't insult you. It just shows what is in your head. If truly you went to a school in Russia, you went to school abroad, your mindset will be different. You won't have those type of insults, disrespecting women. A woman has a lot of influence, you know that. And we as mothers, we have seen a lot of things. So you can say whatever you want to say. Me, I won't insult you back. All I will say to you is, a day will come when you will need prayer. Prayer is not a joke. There are circumstances that we have seen to say, look at this, you now need prayer. Everybody needs God in their life. You are not special. And God knows how to humble people. So a time will come. So we'll just give you time. But meanwhile, as you do whatever you're doing, don't disrespect people who have not disrespected you in any way, who have never mentioned your name. I remember when Simon Mwewalen talked about the gambling issue. He works in Simonson. He sees how people are becoming junkies. He shared his concern. You attacked the man. It's more like, to me, it looks like, what, I don't know, maybe it's an association, it's like a cult or something, where you are so addicted to it. You are so addicted to it that nobody can talk about it. Webane, you don't do things like that. Mangala said, true people will support your nonsense, but once you come down, they'll become passers-by. Never think of helping you to get up. It doesn't work like that. And whoever, let them praise you. I don't care. You understand? I don't care about anything. You understand? Somebody saying, I don't usually comment. That's Rika. I don't usually comment on social media stuff, but I have noticed too, the ladies laughing at the post are showing her ivory, but backstabbing her. I'm very shocked. Yeah, let them post whatever. Me, I'm not bothered. You understand? If the guy has no respect for elders, and on top of that, he touched on somebody who is staying in his own lane, doing the gospel. You understand? We have shared on my page a young man who is now fighting a gambling addiction. There is so many people who've commented as well that they are fighting a gambling addiction. So if Pompi is talking about this thing, he just wants to also make those people know that I don't support this. And it's okay for you to seek Christ. It's okay for you to call on God. When I call on Jesus, all things are possible. That's what the Bible tells me. That when I call on Jesus, all things are possible. The Bible does not tell me that when you gamble, all things are possible. No. The Bible tells me that when I call on Jesus, all things are possible. And therefore, I will defend what I stand on. Some of you people will think maybe this person is just talking. There's another man that does preaching on YouTube, a British man. People will be there insulting him. He will just tell them, this is what the Bible says. This is what the Bible says, and they'll just be quiet. We must defend our religion religiously. Because where we are, some of us, is because of God. I have a friend I used to stay with. Same house, same bed in the United Kingdom. She went to Zambia, she was poisoned. And that's why when I'm sharing about, be careful about this and this, it doesn't mean I'm your mother, I'm your auntie, I'll forever be No. You can pick up one or two things. If you're not interested, my dear, My loved ones, if you don't like what I'm saying, there are other people who will come and say, Auntie Lily, if you're from Wachiranda, I will not tell them to read it to tattoo. You understand? And you will not stop me from being the person I am that comes to talk things. I spoke about the Patriotic Front. I spoke about the Chinese. We helped President Hakainde Hichilema to campaign massively on social media. So nobody is going to stop me, to the point whereby President Hakainde Hichilema recognized me as one of the most influential people using social media. So if I'm using social media to speak to people, I've not insulted you, you come and insult me, then it shows me the mindset that you have. That in all your minds, you're just insulting people. Also, I am worried and concerned about Solochi who mingles with you. Because if truly, you are that type of person who has a clean mindset, you are probably insulting Solochi in the back to say, oh, why should I go and see her? She's probably suffering from this and this and that. Because if you can say it to me in my face, what about Solochi? You've obviously said worse things. Fake friends. Anyway, guys, that's all I wanted to say. Let me read a few comments. The t-shirt thing I will never support is gambling. It's demonic. Yeah. Magnet has no respect for elders. Thank you, Christabel. This lady, Mwalo said, I swear on this, I support you, Auntie Lily. That's Mwalo. Susan, this is a multi-millionaire, rich woman. Susan says, true, my sister educated us. We pick one or two, educate us. Ruth says she's like that. Number one, Lily doesn't see her. She's evil. Somebody says, imagine that daughter of yours. She was even laughing because Magnet had insulted you. That's why I just said it is well. Everything has time. Everything has time. Me, when I speak, I don't go back to my words. I spoke yesterday about how women, celebrity wives are drinking and doing all sorts of things. I didn't insult anyone. I just said my message to say, don't be influenced by these social media people who are making you feel as if you don't live your life, then you are nobody. At the end of the day, we know what is going on. So it's okay. I have no comment on that. Okay? Clear Chota said, I heard someone gambled house rent money and lost it all. Yeah, it's a big risk to gamble. You understand? So if he is showing the responsible thing, and you know what? You'll be ashamed when President Hakainde Hichilema comes on board to talk about gambling. Because once President Hichilema steps in, you will see. Wait, okay? I feel for him. Priscilla says, I feel for him. He thinks because he has everything, he can now start speaking against elderly people who has seen the sun before him. Us is really sad. I feel bad in the spirit on him. Yeah, that's how demons are. Because you see, there's a young, there's some people who were posting Liz Talmon was in Germany. You know, she was prayed for, she had a deliverance, and people are sharing video and they're laughing. Ha ha ha, look at this woman, ha ha ha, look at her. That's how demons work. They laugh at God's work because they want to invalidate God's work. You understand? They want to make God look like nothing. Because at the end of the day, God's mission is obviously for us to receive him as, you know, our Lord and personal Savior. But the devil's mission is to kill, to steal, and to destroy. That is why, first of all, they will steal your mindset. And they say gambling is a good thing. And when they steal your mindset, you'll be winning bit. Then after that, they will steal, kill. And when they kill everything. Your business, your, like this lady is saying, somebody gamble their rent money. And then to destroy, you become a junkie now. All you think of is gambling. If you don't gamble, you become a zombie. You understand? Certain things are spiritual. When we say life is spiritual, this is what we mean. And I stand by my word. I will never back down on my word. Talk about, hey, she talks too much, she has no brain. It's okay. I have said my own. This is my own little way of preaching as well. This is my platform. I don't go on anyone's page to preach. I preach on my page. Then when somebody takes the video, posts it somewhere, you start insulting, she's everywhere. No, I'm on my page, preaching. Okay, so somebody is saying, don't mind the mommy, touch not my anointed and my prophet no harm. Precious says, you are always talking about change me. God bless you, mama. And you see, another thing is, that's why in Zambia, there's 2 things that are high right now. No, 3 things that are high. No, 4. 5 things that are high in Zambia right now. Number 1, gambling. Number 2, prostitution. Number 3, drug abuse. Number 4, dating married men. Yeah? Number 5, yakumbuyo. These are the things that are affecting our Zambian people. So when the church speaks about them, it's not for someone to come and insult them. But many young people are being affected. I watched a video on Kazadi Films where a young man who was straight found himself giving yakumbuyo because he was told it's 50p per round. Who influenced him? His friends. This is quick money. So at one time when he was at home, the man, Muzungu, told him, I want to do it from your house. They did it from the house. As they were doing it, the wife found them red-handed. The wife left. He has lost his wife. On top of that, he contracted HIV. Now the man has HIV, lost his family. The devil kills, steals, and destroys. Nothing that comes so fancy, looks nice like that, is from God. No. Normally, that's how the devil works. It's attractive. Look at what is happening to P. Diddy now. Who knew that P. Diddy would be a ridicule? Who knew? The Illuminati, they are not joking. And their agenda is to destroy the young people. The young people should be busy gambling. The young people should be busy watching pornography. The young people should be busy doing all sorts of things. So if you are not in a place of prayer, you will miss it. So when a man of God speaks, he's preaching, he's a pastor. Pompi is a pastor. He qualifies to be a pastor. Whatever you have heard about him, or this gospel artist, what they do, I don't care. Me, I'm looking at the person I know. No matter what, these people, it takes a lot of sacrifice to prepare even a message to preach. It takes a lot of sacrifice to travel from Lusaka to Kenya, to Nairobi, to Tanzania, to different parts of Zambia, just to minister the gospel. Something which even some of our fathers in Zambia have even stopped because they want to be part of politics. I won't mention their names. But he has consistently done it. He could have said, I want to be a youth counselor. But he said, no, I want to continuously sing for God. That conviction that he has is telling us that there is something that God has mandated him to do. And whilst he's alive, he's on this earth, let's give him the respect. Let's give him flowers whilst he's alive. Don't wait for someone to die like that woman died in Nigeria. And everybody was talking, oh, the lady, oh, she was going through this. Oh, everybody now all of a sudden wants to appreciate her. You understand? And then we have the issue of even Messicino, a gospel artist. Look at the way the people are using social media to try to ridicule church people. They came on social media, people in their numbers, to say Messicino's baby is not for the husband. Messicino's baby is for this man. If you had seen my daughter Daniela when she was born, she looked like my father. She looked like my young brother. At one time, she looked like my mother. The other time, she looked like my daughter. It's now that she's 2 that her face has come out and looks like Mr. Lupe. Babies' faces, they change. So, but you find that people, they are talking about Messi, a gospel person, trying to ridicule her like that. Do you know what it meant when they say that child is not for the husband? It means she's into sexual immorality. What did I say? That's the African context, the mindset of the men. Is every woman is a prostitute. Every woman is into... If a woman speaks and stands boldly to speak about issues, they start attacking her sexuality. There was a time when Muzinga Melo, everybody respected her. They've always respected her. The day she posted her husband, that is when I saw that women are not respected in Zambia. Everybody insulted left, right, and center. No wonder. No wonder. You understand? Many women are scared to come out like I come out because they don't want to be insulted, because they don't want to be disrespected. Anytime a woman is coming out to say something, Uja, she's bipolar. Oh, Uja, no funta. Akuma mankwala Uja, kuyuke. No funta. I don't even know how medication for mental patients looks like. I look after them. But I don't even know how it looks like for me to drink. But they want people to look at us like that. Ovaja, kuyuke, bakolo pachabe. Ovaja, oh, ni chabe. I remember when I was helping people to come to the UK. A young man, Chanda Chimba, came to insult me on Facebook. That me, what I do, I bring people to UK. I start sleeping with them. Something I've never done. She brings them to her house. They'll be cleaning her house. She lies to them that she has work. Because that's what they have told them. That a woman is useless. A woman is garbage. A woman is what? But we women were busy working our way up. That's why when there's even a war or anything, it's women who are always targeted. Because they know that women are just nobodies. It's only recently that in Africa women are valued. You understand? It's only recently that we even have women in parliament. In Lusaka, we only have one woman in parliament. The whole of Lusaka is only Tasila Lungu. And when women come out to speak, they are nothing. Somebody, Jonathan said, I definitely get inspired on how Pompi behaves, and his page or his songs speak a lot of people, but because of our ignorance, we also miss it. Yeah. Pompi, his music is powerful. Huh? Okay, Vanilla said, do you even know how Esther Chungu nicknamed Church Girl suffered that program to Vanga? Yeah, that's why the family had to tell her to quit. They had to tell her to stop it. Church Girl, trying to make what in our monani, our mucharewa kwa tamano kuchua church. Somebody says, huh? Oh. Okay, Margaret said, I saw a post saying generation yawaku shan. The worst part about this same generation is we also don't have respect for elders. Nobody has disrespected anybody. Me, I'm simply saying my points with prayer with regards to what the word of God says. Okay, so Cynthia Zulu says, prayer is the weapon to fight forces of darkness. Corinthians 10 verse 4, the weapons we use are not human ones. Our weapons have power from God and can destroy the enemy's strong places. And you know, Pompi's music has destroyed dark forces. So dark forces now, they'll use a human being to come and try to embarrass him, so that people should say, he's not an inspiration. Somebody said, I thought Pompi sings kwaito music. Are you okay? Even my son that just came right now, I was asking him, do you know Pompi? He said, yes, I know him. He sings gospel. My son that was born in Zambia, he's now 20. He said, I know Pompi. I thought he sings quite. See how they want to make him look what. But I'm demons at Papa social media, I'm telling you. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Okay. This lady, Thelma Water, says, this is my first time commenting on social media. One wise statement from Germany landlord told me years ago, stay away for your country people when you are in a foreign land, and it works for me. Thelma Water, we need to talk. This is what I said even in my other video. I was telling people that if you are in the UK, don't become friends with Zambians. That's what I was telling them. I said, don't become friends with Zambians. My video is there, Thamela. I'll send you a message. And I was saying, many people who are even influencing, even when a magnet, when a Bianca, for them to come, this one to come and insult me, are people in the diaspora who send them, say, kamutuke. They will send Chanda Chimba, send this one. So now, that's what they do. You are right. And Pompi, yes, this person is saying, and Pompi did not mention anybody. Yeah. Priscilla said, indeed, you are a true minister of good news, because us young people have really gone astray. Keep doing that. You love the most important, Aunt Lily. That's why I stopped posting Pastor Jerry on my page. Because when I share Pastor Jerry, people used to go and insult him. I share Pastor Jerry on my page, people are laughing at the posts. Do you know how we respect Pastor Jerry? So me, it's something that to do with the church. I'm not joking. You don't know how that man has helped us to be praying. To the point whereby my husband, if he doesn't hear me praying with Pastor Jerry, he said, Mom, what did I cook pepper? Especially when the clocks moved. Was it the clocks when they moved backwards? We were -2 hours with Nigeria. And that day, all of us woke up. In fact, on NSPPD were complaining, say, hey, we have missed the prayer. My husband, he would just say, prayer is everything. And you need prayer. Even that same Pompi magnet, you need him. It would be very good for you to even take picture with him, apologize to that man. He didn't deserve how you came out. It's not nice. Okay, somebody said, Wukata Mulenga. This one, look at this one. She's got names of Yomap's child. Wukata Mulenga. Bemba's why Mulaini Kamashina Palana. Kumaka to the end and Wukata. When the kind of Epona issue, Wukata is from that baby. Wukata Mulenga says, don't worry, don't be disturbed, and don't even think too much, Mama. Forget about that fool. He has no respect, together with everyone supporting him. You are a great woman, full of wisdom. I love you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, so there was a message I saw. Okay. This one, Bola, is saying, Pompi. So have you ever seen a pastor? When somebody insults the pastor is the one who will be responding. Be careful. Allah, Chweresh. Okay, so Eugene said, I had a wrong impression on you, madam, but today I have taken time to listen to you. I am changed. Thank you so much. Thank you. And that's what they try to do. For those of you who watched my other live stream, I said, they've always tried to paint me as a wrong person. When I was doing politics, trying to help people, things like that. Politics is a dirty game. But like I said, one day, you will see where God will put me. Okay? So, Jennifer Banda says, Ella, Daniela, are you okay? Ellen, can you help Daniela? Oh, she wants her channel to be changed. Oh, okay, she's coming. Ellen? Hold on. I'm on the live stream. I think she wants the channel to be changed. Help her. Okay, Jennifer Banda says, I pray every day. Sorry, my daughter was calling the older sister. Maybe the remote the TV went off. Okay, I pray every day for my uncle to stop gambling. It's really getting out of hand. And those people benefiting from it, they will cry. Okay, thank you. Okay, so Tamela Water says, I've been watching them insulting you, but today it hurt me so much. I was in tears. That's why I had to comment. Oh, Tamela, thank you so much. She's in Germany. You are my friend now. Contact me. I'm coming to Germany. I'm doing the European tour in the summer. I'll be in Germany, France, Italy, Netherlands, Switzerland, yes, Denmark. I'm doing the European thing. So Noreen is saying, what did Pompi do behind? Pompi posted that he doesn't tolerate gambling. Oh, let me see where our sister. Oh, blessed. Okay, I've met another brother, guys, from France, a Zambian. That's how we're networking. Okay, so Michael Lubemba, follow his page. He's in France. He says, we love you, Lily. We love your daily testimony. You are so much on point. In almost everything, the devil kills and destroys. Thank you so much. Nalu says, with no doubt, I love this woman. I will adopt me. Galatians 5, verse 22 to 23. Can someone read Galatians 5, verse 22 and 23? Can someone even tap it, copy it, and paste? Okay, so Chalo just says, you get a master's only to be a gambler. I'm telling you, you go and get a master's degree, Kufialo, you become a gambler. There's so many things you can do, Mwebantu. You know, and even if you are doing it, you don't overdo it for people now to just be, hey, bet. You understand? Okay, Musonda says, educate us. Chalo says, gambling is addictive. Betty says, va woman, baba Sheila, iya munani, batwala kubonza, nanza. Ati, women are taking their money, they're giving money to say, go and buy relish. And the women, you are so funny, Betty, you need to be my friend. And then the women are using the money. They are going to use it to pay bonanza, and then they lose. So what do you tell your husband? That I gambled the money. The way the man will bumble you. So what do you tell? Betty is so funny. Oh God, she's so funny. Zambia is full of drama, says Kotana Joel. Kotana Joel, are you mixed? Your name is nice. Okay, so Malia Levin says, I have seen what gambling has done to some people. It's a path I would never take, no matter how desperate I'm in. Of course. Okay, so Betty says, Wanamayo na bonanza. Wish they can hear this. We'll never bet. Hello, it doesn't even shake me. Even when I hear someone has won millions. How many people win millions? How many in a chance? Oh man, this Inkumba, Ninkumba. This is from Mufeku. Inkumba, Ninkumba. Nangumwinga itwala mukusambira masters kurasha. Gayawela. Ike sapo samumatipa. So that's his true color. He is filthy, arrogant, and full of pride. His days are numbered. Mercy said, Suleiman, no, I'm not tired. God has given me a mouth to talk. How am I going to be talking when I'm advocating for people if I can? Imagine they give you money for relish. You're going to use it to play bonanza. Ha! Is that how far it has reached? Sometimes I have to speak English. And some people say, look at her with a Nigerian accent. Me, I've been in UK 20 years with Ghanaians and Nigerians. How do you expect me to speak? I'll sound like them because they're the ones I hear every time. Okay. Chaloche says, gambling is bad. Magnet survives and boasts on people's gullibility. You see, people are gullible. So that's why he has to defend his gambling career, which is not nice, insulting people who are innocent for simply expressing their thing. Okay, Margaret says, I saw a post saying generation. Okay, that one, I think she's changed her picture. Okay, so I saw, okay, there's a lady from America. Oh, and I've missed her comment. She's always commenting if you're a man. But I missed. Okay, so marrying and said, Vichitika kuma bonanza, you know. You can laugh as if it's funny, guys. Like, okay, Vichitika kuma bonanza. So in the compounds now, the women are gambling. I thought, so they stopped drinking cachaça. So when they lose the money, what do? I would really love to know. Honestly, people need to be educated about the importance of gambling correctly, you know. And if they want to gamble, you don't gamble your money for relish at home to gamble. Okay, which is why Pompi can never support it, because he knows that people are suffering. Okay, so Imelda says it's sad when you see people on their phones busy gambling. It's sad now even young boys and girls play bonanza at the market. So nobody is ready to go and farm. You see, so when President Hakainde Hichilema says people should go and farm, sometimes I don't blame him, because he's saying that people want the quick fast. You know, gambling is also a sign of laziness. You want to make money quick. Nobody became rich becoming a gambler. You can never be rich. If you've watched stories of people who gambled before in the UK, in America, there's this series that they do even on YouTube, where people became so wealthy, they won millions, and they lost everything, back to square one. Some are even homeless. You understand? So don't think that you can be so successful through gambling. The time when Jesus was giving a parable of the talents, you know, one of them buried the talent, the other one used it. there was no way that Jesus said that people took the money to go and play in your cards to gamble, and they brought back double. You understand? You have to be wise. The Bible tells us about wisdom. Use wisdom. You can play to my games, whatever you do, for fun, but don't take it like it's now a job. You must do it. Chota says, true, there is no profit in gambling. Okay? Chimunya Clotilda says, somebody is struggling. Chimunya says, I have someone who is really struggling with gambling. Was just telling her to pray. That's a spiritual thing. Only prayer and self-control will help you. From her experience, I can never bet. You see, look at that. From the experience of what she's seeing, and it has destroyed lives and marriages. So a pastor like Pompi, who is preaching the gospel, why would he be preaching you to say, use my code, and then to destroy your life? When it destroys your life, what is he gaining? He's supposed to be winning souls. The Bible tells us that what does it take for a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? So don't be too gullible. Okay, so Prince says, all the best, Lily. Thank you. Tina Mwemba says, women are busy with caveat. You know, there was a time people used to say, Aviet. I said, are you people talking about DJ Kandeke? You know, so women are busy with Avieta. Imagine, of which in the olden days, women will be busy in the market trying to make money here and there. But now they are doing gambling. The money that the husbands give them for business, they go and gamble. Is it the right thing to do? Okay, so Tandiwa says, the voice of the voiceless. Thank you for who you are. People are busy. Okay. Somebody said, Madam Lily, you have to change. What did I say? Stop using. I don't know who's talking about that, but me, my messages are clear. I said, don't attack this guy. And I'm using the scripture and word based on what I said even in my other video. My video is there. My footprints are there. Anything I say is always there. Okay? Precious, when we were campaigning on Facebook, why didn't you tell us to stop? Now you have peace today. I use the same social media to speak. I use the social media. My videos are there. I spoke about Bomanusam. I talked about the inequality. So if you are scared of people because they are pompous, me, I'm not. I used to come to Zambia campaigning during the Patriotic Front. Where were you? You were hiding. You couldn't even speak. So allow me to speak. I'll continuously speak. Nobody. Okay. All right. So the Jacobs USA, thank you so much for contributing. She has a Facebook page, guys. The Jacobs Family USA says the problem comes when the same women can't respect themselves. It's hard for others to respect you if you can't respect yourself in a way that you conduct yourself, especially in public, dignity, everything on point. This woman, she's always on marriage. Okay. Okay, Zambia Gift says, people win millions and lose it so quickly. I have seen a lot of people returning to square one after winning millions, Lily Mutams TV. Yes. On YouTube, there's videos of people who gambled. And when they gambled, they win the lottery. Some even die. There's a program, just search after winning lottery, what happened, like where they are today. Some are homeless. Some are in debt. Some even filed for bankruptcy. Noreen says, read my comment at Lily. Post your comment again. Okay, so Dino Farah Tembo. This one is mixed, Zimbabwe and Zambia. He says, you are a good woman. People don't see how caring you are. Okay, so Feby says, my matron, I thank God for you. I don't know why Chipasha is laughing. I'm sure it's your first time here. Yeah. Okay, so who else is here? Who else is here? Who else is here? So guys, thank you so much. We have talked about a lot of things. Check the post of the young man who is struggling with a gambling addiction. There are other people who are also commenting as well with the gambling addiction. Okay, so Magnet, let's send a 3 odds. she makes her 10 pin in the law. This is how we get. When are you coming back? To where, Jamas? Because I'm going to Kenya. I'm doing African tour, guys. I'm doing African tour. I'm going to Kenya, Tanzania, Malawi. Ooh, I can't wait to be in Malawi. Ah, Malawi. I want to remove all the perception I have about Malawi. Malawians have even bought a nice t-shirt for Malawi. So Malawi, Zimbabwe, Madagascar, Morocco, Bahamas. Then America. Steven, shut up. Someone is saying, what did you say about lipstick? Do you still do my lipsticks? NAMS, because of COVID, the factories that we're ordering from, they went on a break. But now things will resume better, especially in 2025. For now, let's just enjoy ourselves. And besides, I don't talk much about what I'm doing in the background. Lily Uluwa last. Oh, thank you, Sakaman Chilando. James, I'm waiting for you. You're waiting for me to come where? Is it on live or in Zambia? Ruth Mingishi says, I love you, Auntie Lily Mutams. So, Magnet, he will definitely apologize. He has to apologize because he's disrespected me for no reason. He's disrespected Pompi, and I stood for a brother. I stood for him. Somebody says, so people can waste money every day without realizing. So sad. Yes, innocent people do so. So I will stand for my brother, and particularly because the gospel was like being treated like it's just anything. It's like somebody says, I would rather go and buy a ticket for gambling than buy a Bible. There's no correlation. There's no relationship between the two. They don't marry. The comment that he made was off, and he needs to come to a point of acknowledging. Me, I'm one person who stands my ground. The last time I talked about even some makeup and everything, people said, hey, why are you? The owner ended up realizing that she made a mistake, and she apologized. So Magnet too, he will come to a stage when he will apologize. You understand? Because even as I'm talking to him, I'm talking now, I have been civil throughout my videos. I have not insulted anybody. And I said, a time will come when they will remember. Okay. Mary says, and you know, it's really sad, Kuno. Early in the morning, our husbands go to my betting companies, and our kids even know at badadi waza wina. Wakawina wazani gulila ice cream na Hungry Lion. Oh my God. Imagine. I imagine a child saying, my father has gone betting. When my father wins, he'll buy me ice cream. What a generation we're raising. Instead of a child knowing that the father has gone to work, the child even knows that the father has gone to play bonanza. And you're telling me it's normal for people to behave like that. It's not right. It's spiritual. This is spirit of poverty. Keeping people in the same position. Okay, so Magnet will never apologize. This I can guarantee you. Many people used to say, some people can never apologize, but they did. Okay? Everybody reaches a breaking point in life where humility touches them. Learning, no noise. Humility brings them down, where they become humble. And they will look for my number. You understand? If people say, oh, this one, they look for my number and call me. So, Delphine Musonda said, more grace, nothing shall stop you, daughter of the Most High. You are meant for greatness. We still love you. Febi Hatsatan. Thank you so much, guys, for joining this live stream. On this page, we don't sugarcoat lies. We don't sugarcoat things. On this page, we speak the truth as it is. If you don't love our truth, go to the page where you can comfort each other and insult elderly people, no problem. On this page, we don't insult. On this page, we just praise God. On this page, we share streams of preaching. On this page, we encourage people to be successful. On this page, we help people where we can. So in case you're expecting to find a page where there's insult, sorry, this is not the page. And to my brother Pompi, I am so happy for the move you made, for the post you did. This is good. You are standing up. Standing up for the gospel. Standing up for Christ. The young people look up to you. And you speaking out on issues that are affecting the young people. Some young people are even affected with mental health issues because of gambling. In this country, it is not even encouraged to gamble. They'll even say, gamble at your risk. So we have to be responsible as adults. There is now no control on who is gambling. And therefore, to the president of Zambia, President Hakainde Hichilema, you have heard what the young people are saying, even in the comments. You have heard what Pompi has said and influence. May we use this as an opportunity to bring measures and changes when it comes to gambling. With that, guys, thanks for watching my Facebook page. It's a girl, Lela Matams, also known as Galopazed Umonakashwapa Zambia. We are unstoppable here. Even tomorrow we'll come discuss an important matter. If children of God are silent, the devil will look as if he's winning. A child of God should be proud of gospel. We will be persecuted, of course. It's part of being a Christian. But at the end of the day, we should not allow people to take advantage of us because we are silent or because we are Christians, so we should never talk. We will talk on matters that affect children. I have a young brother. I have children. I have Donnell, a son. I have daughters. Imagine if what they know about me is I go and gamble and I come back. It's unacceptable. And that is why here in the United Kingdom, the state will take over your household if they find out that you're a gambler. If you find out that you're a drug addiction person, they take your children away from you. I've worked as a social worker here looking after so many cases, mental health cases. Gambling also causes people to have mental health issues. Because when somebody loses money, not everybody can take it normal. You understand? I saw a very handsome young man from Nigeria who was doing this forex money thing that they do. Bitcoin, and he lost money. Millions of naira. He committed suicide. So we have to be responsible to speak to one another, to share. So that even the president can see that these are the issues that are affecting the young people. And who knows, he can put in certain things, empowerments that the young people can do in order for them to be off the streets. Before, we used to have Tujili that used to spoil people. We had so many women being wasted even to cachaso. But now gambling is the in thing because people want a quick fix. Mr. President, sir, can we have opportunities for the people of Zambia? The people of Zambia have had faith in you. They've had hope in you that you will bring in change. And therefore, we are asking and we are appealing to you as the president of the mighty nation of Zambia. Help the young people, empower them, bring in different activities that can help them to become better citizens of Zambia. Thank you so much. And I love you, everybody. See you on my next video. Take care. Oh, now, somebody says, Foster says, nowadays people will support what's benefiting their advantage, but keep on enlightening us as we listen. Thank you so much. Love you guys. It's been an amazing live stream. We've exchanged notes, and I know that people will come and watch this video and learn from this. If you are not being told certain things, you make mistakes. That 10,000, 20,000 you're going to gamble, my dear, better you go and start a small container, small shop, sell vegetables. Before you know it, you'll be making 50,000 a month. Start tomato business, venture into different things. Before you know it, you've got trucks. Don't limit God. God did not bring you on this earth to suffer. God did not bring you on this earth to be a gambler. It is not in our biography that our parents were gamblers for them to be where they need to be. They worked hard and they prayed. So you too, pray, work hard. Nothing good comes easy. Nothing good comes fast. You have to be in a place of prayer. Join us tomorrow at 8 a.m. Zambian time with Pastor Jerry Eze on the NSPPD Fire Altar. Sunday, meet us with Koinonia Global, Pastor Joshua Selman, Apostle Joshua Selman. These are the people that will tell you what it is to be part of the kingdom. Be part of the kingdom. Sow that little seed that you are sowing in gambling. 10 kwacha. Help the needy. God will bless you. Anyway, guys, take care. I love you.